Gene Simmons, welcome to Rockast. Thank you.
Thank you. Obrigado.
Yes, thank you. Okay, let's go. Gene, few days ago, Pop House announced the acquisition of the Kiss catalog, the name, even the masks, the whole thing, right? Does this mean a definitive end to Kiss, at least to the physical Kiss?
Yes and no. The future is going to be something much more exciting. Kiss will no longer tour, but we have avatars. There's a new world coming, and it's difficult to talk about it because the technology that Pop House has and they've been working on is so exciting. So it's the end of Kiss, but it's also the beginning of Kiss. Like when a caterpillar dies, it forms a cocoon, and then a beautiful butterfly comes, even more beautiful. The end is also the beginning.
Yes, a refreshing
Yeah.
restart. Besides the Avatar thing, what are some of Pop House's immediate projects for Kiss you can tell?
There will be movies, cartoon shows, all kinds of things, but the avatars are the future of Kiss. And to say their concerts is too small. It's bigger than that. And I don't want to say too much. I'm not allowed to, not yet.
Yes, I understand. And tell me, at this point of your life and career, is it liberating, not having all that big stuff, the heavy costume and all the super production of Kiss concerts behind you anymore?
Well, the Gene Simmons Band is a way for me to have a lot of fun, but not worry about big shows. All I do is show up with a guitar pick. Everything is local, no stage show, no bad. Everything is rented locally, so we can show up and have a good time. And I can bring up people from the audience. The fans can jump up on stage with me. Excuse me, fans can jump up on stage with me, or I can jump into the audience. It's a new, fresh, easy idea.
So no more makeup for you.
No.
Okay. I guess, of course, it's a matter of business, but what is it like to sell the entire legacy of a lifetime of work? A legacy you've helped build it. Any emotional feelings?
Well, we're very proud. What can I say? We started over 50 years ago. That's a half a century ago. That was last century, and that's enough time. And what we started that changed concerts is putting in big stage shows, pyrotechnics, things like that. Now everybody from wrestling to Sir Paul McCartney, everybody uses pyrotechnics. And that's good for the fans because they pay a lot of money for concerts. But there's always time to do other things, other exciting things. So I'm very, very happy and very proud. And of course, all thanks to the fans. Without the fans, I would not be here.
And we are living in a time with increasing interest in virtual reality, artificial intelligence, avatar streaming. How do you visualize the future of the music industry, especially for rock music?
Well, everything evolves. We didn't always stand up on two legs. A few million years ago, we were on four legs. Everything evolves. And you either evolve or you become obsolete or you die. So technology is here. AI is here. Virtual reality is here. Everything is here. And, we don't want to be yesterday's news. So even the end of something can be the beginning of something. So we're very excited and proud. I keep saying proud because that's what it is.
Yes, but do you think rock and roll is kind of obsolete?
Rock and roll, the problem is that you can download and file share, and the artists get nothing. So before the internet and before downloading and file sharing, from 1958 till 1988 is 30 years. You had Elvis, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, many things. In disco, you had Madonna. In heavy stuff, you had Metallica, AC/DC, Iron Maiden. You had all the heavy. You had, in black music, you had Motown, a lot of exciting things. From 1988 until today, where are the new Beatles? Where's Elvis? So once you don't pay for something, the new artists can't quit their job. You have to stop working in a regular job so you can put in the time to become really good at what you do. And that takes a lot of time. But if you can't pay the bills, if there's not enough money when you put out new music on the internet, you make nothing. Doesn't affect me. We play concerts, I'll be headlining. Gene Simmons band will be headlining one of the days in Sao Paulo. So it doesn't affect me. But new bands, it breaks my heart. There's not enough money.
Yes, and this I think the end of the big circuit of rock radios helped to finish that rockstar thing and the idols and the new bands. Nowadays everybody has his own playlist, which is different. So we don't have any more preferences.
But the playlist is free. The artists, the bands make no money. And that's the problem.
Why did you choose São Paulo as a starting point for your tour?
I didn't choose. The promoter reached out and wanted to know if I wanted to play there. I said, of course. I love Brazil and Sao Paulo especially. We have a long history that goes back to 1980. And the food, the culture, the women, the weather, everything about it is fantastic. So I have a killer band. They're great musicians. Everybody can sing lead. There's 4 in the whole band, including me. And they've played with everybody. And we're going to do heavier stuff, much heavier stuff, more riffs. And there are some songs that Kiss never played, and some songs that have never even been recorded.
Great. What albums are you gonna visit here in São Paulo?
What?
What albums are you gonna visit in the set list?
Oh, let's see. Some songs from Creatures, Revenge, and we may even do some covers. Jimi Hendrix, or it can be anything, and songs that have never been recorded.
Are you gonna play any song from Carnival of Souls album?
Yes.
Great. I think this album is fantastic, but I understand many fans didn't like it because that's grunge sound, But I love this album.
Yes, people will be surprised what we play.
In 2012, we did an interview, and you told me you were working on a song called "The White Noise." Did you finish?
The what?
In 2000, you told me you were working on a song called "The White Noise." Did you finish it?
It became something else, and I brought that when Ace asked me to help him write some songs. I brought that idea to Ace, and the song became Your Wish Is My Command. That was on Ace's record.
Oh, okay. And here in Brazil, there's a strong rumor that you are coming with Eric Singer and Bruce Kulick, which would be kind of a reunion of Kiss Revenge lineup. How much of this rumor is true?
Not true.
None of them.
Not true.
Can you tell me who is gonna be on your band?
Yes, there's Brian Tishy, who's on drums, Brent Woods, and Jason Walker. Brian
Great.
Tishy is our drummer and two guitar players. They both play lead guitar, and everybody sings lead, just like me. Just
Great.
like my favorite band, the Beatles, where everybody could sing and play.
Yeah, okay. Any plan for recording new music with the Gene Simmons band, or this band is gonna be just a live band?
You know, it's possible, but first we're gonna go play some shows. We go to headline some festivals in Europe in July and August. So I'm very proud. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
One of the shows we're sharing with a lot of other people at Wacken Festival, which is in Germany, for 85,000 people. So we're all having a lot of fun. Very exciting.
Yeah. And later this year, the film Deep Water is gonna premiere. This is the first film from your Simmons Hamilton Productions. What can you tell about this new business venture among the many others you have?
Well, the film company has 3 movies lined up, one after the other. Deep Water you will see before Christmas. It's going to be in 3,000 movie theaters just in America. So it's going to be seen around the world. And then, of course, on Netflix probably later.
Oh.
And we have 2 more after that. And we have a restaurant chain. We have 2 at Los Angeles Airport and many more across America that will come to other countries. And also now Rock and Brews casinos. So there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, and I wonder how do you find time to manage all of this?
There's a lot of time. There's a lot of time. Every day, I don't have Saturday and Sunday off. I like to keep busy every day. There's a lot of time.
I think your passion for cinema has always gone hand in hand with music, right? Where does this passion, especially come from?
Well, when I came to America, I couldn't speak English like most people who come to America. And so I learned how to speak English by watching movies all the time. And my favorite kinds of movies were science fiction or monster movies, King Kong, Frankenstein, those kinds of movies. But I got involved in movies and started acting in a few movies, produced a few, and we did some TV shows. I created a cartoon show called My Dad the Rock Star, and we had our own show, Gene Simmons Family Jewels, for 8 years, and just many things like that. And I decided to finally do my own company, and that's what Simmons Hamilton is.
You know, one day in the past, when you were watching the Beatles on TV, you wanted the best, and then you got the best. So what have you learned best from life?
The best thing in life is you have to be thankful that you're above ground. The question is, if God gave you only 24 hours of life, what would you do? Would you sit back and watch the time go by and then die? Or would you get up and kiss a pretty girl and try to help somebody or eat a good meal and live life? So every day you should be living life like it's the only day you will ever have.
Gene, thank you. It was a great joy for me talking to you again. So thank you.
Obrigado.
You can say also valeu.
Say it again.
Valeu is a thanks. Valeu.
Valeu.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.